Doctor Strange is in Asgard. He is trying to open a portal to Midgard, but he keeps failing. Two birds nearby talk to each other, feeling sorry for Strange's helpless state. When Strange notices them, they tell him to go meet Lady Sif. Doctor Strange goes to Lady Sif. He throws himself in front of her, offering his help to her and to Asgard. But she is disappointed in him. She reminds him that Thor gave him a chance to earn the title of Sorcerer Supreme of Asgard. Strange came here seeking power because he had been pushed out of his position on Midgard. Instead, with Loki's conspiracy, he seized that power. Now Thor is dead by Loki's hand, and Midgard is cut off from the 10 realms, now the 9 realms. Strange never knew Loki's conspiracy or where Loki's schemes were leading. If he had known, he would have never agreed. But Lady Sif doesn't want any more chaos, and she is done with excuses. She doesn't even want any friend of Loki in Asgard. Indirectly, she is telling Doctor Strange to leave Asgard now. Doctor Strange still offers to make himself useful. He wants to help her solve her problems, at least as a form of compensation. And that is exactly why Lady Sif called him. She has tasks for him and needs his help. Behind all this, Doctor Strange is stuck here. He wants to get back to Earth to fight Doctor Doom. To return to Earth, he needs power. With Loki, he managed to gain that power. But in exchange, Loki begged him not to tell Thor that he had broken their exile. Strange agreed, hoping to prevent a rift between the two brothers. It seemed like a wise choice then, but now he questions his decision. It feels like he rushed his path to becoming Sorcerer Supreme, and if he had told Thor earlier, Thor's death might have been avoided. All his plans, both small and grand, have collapsed. His need to return to his loved ones has never been more urgent. Now Lady Sif gives him a task. He must go to Alfheim, one of the 10 realms. There, he will deal not only with the light elves of Alfheim, but also the angels of Heaven. That means he will be dealing with Angela. He needs to resolve this matter in Alfheim and do it quickly. Strange opens a portal to Alfheim, a realm full of greenery and mountains. Angela is waiting for him with a massive sword in her hands. They greet each other. Strange gives his condolences over Thor's death, but it doesn't move her. She just asks him to get to work. As they fly together, she mentions that this place of peace and happiness is actually annoying for her. During the War of the Realms, Alfheim fell to Malekith and the Dark Elves. It was wounded, but it has been healing ever since. One of them opened a forgotten cave system, and they are waiting for Doctor Strange there. Doctor Strange knows about Ailsa, the Light Elf Queen, but he knows very little about the Queen of Heaven ideal. Inside the cave, when they arrive, they meet Riala. Angela introduces Doctor Strange to her. Riala explains the problem Strange has been brought here to solve. There is a dead elf in a coffin, and they need to decapitate him. They need Strange to calm the Light Elves before their irritation turns into violence. She leads him deeper inside to introduce him to her mother, Queen Ailsa. Deep in the cave, Queen Ailsa is shouting in front of the elves, threatening to cut off the ears of anyone who tries to stop her. Doctor Strange passes Lady Sif's regards to the Queen and asks about the situation. It is Regent Idle who put the elf inside that coffin. Inside lies the wizard Vyrbodin, whose evil once threatened all 10 realms. Odin tasked 2 entire choirs of angels to track him down and kill him. Vyrbodin wielded magic unlike anything seen before and slaughtered many of Idle's sisters. She was the only survivor because he considered her too injured to continue fighting. She waited until his back was turned and killed him from behind. Then she sealed him in this coffin and buried him. One of Vyrbodin's tricks was stealing memories, so Idle had no idea where she buried him until now. She couldn't remember the location of the body, so she couldn't offer proof of his death, meaning the contract with Odin could not be fulfilled. But now that she has found the body, she intends to cut off the head to remove the stain he left behind. Queen Ailsa disagrees. She says Vyrbodin still belonged to the royal bloodline, and she will not allow such dishonor. Vyrbodin was her grandson, the prince, but his loss doesn't affect her emotionally. She despised him before, and she despises him now. Doctor Strange offers Queen Ailsa a solution. As a sorcerer and a medical doctor, he offers to examine the remains of her grandson to confirm whether it is truly him. The queen agrees on the condition that he is respectful and that the body will be reburied according to Light Elf traditions. Before Strange goes to investigate the coffin, Idil begs him to cut off Vyrbodin's head. Even though she killed him before, she believes he will wake up the moment the coffin opens. She pleads with Strange to kill him for her daughter's safety. Strange feels torn. Last time he trusted someone blindly, Thor died because of it. But he assures Idil that he will not break the queen's command. Instead, he promises to surround the coffin with a spell that will keep the body in its current state. He promises the protection will hold until the body is returned to the ground. The High Elves transport the coffin to the Royal Hospital. Dr. Strange begins his spells and tries to open the coffin. He tells everyone it will take hours. He lies. He just needs time for the stasis spell that comes next. While he continues, the coffin suddenly opens. A hand rises from within. Idil was right. The dead elf Vyrbodin is alive. He climbs out of the coffin and Strange is shocked. Vyrbodin expands a magical shield, pulling Strange inside so they can speak. Vyrbodin looks at Strange curiously. He has never seen a mortal before, especially not one with a mustache. Strange attacks him. Vyrbodin attacks back with powerful magic. He knows almost every spell Strange throws at him. Their battle grows intense, and Strange looks vulnerable. Magic blasts clash in every direction. Angela tells Strange to drop the shield so they can sever Vyrbodin's head. Strange lowers it. Angela rushes in to kill Vyrbodin. Riala walks toward them without wings. But something is wrong. That doesn't look like Riala. She suddenly starts killing all the angels. Angela tries to stop her. Meanwhile, Strange casts deadly spells and strikes Vyrbodin hard. Strange demands to know what he wants. Vyrbodin says he wants to continue the work he left unfinished when Odin sent the angels after him. Strange asks him what that work is. Vyrbodin asks Strange to help him gather the energies of every person whose life has been altered by world-changing events, and then use that energy to hunt down and kill all living children across the realms. Angela steps between them, telling Strange to get behind her. Strange tells her to get behind him. He warns her that what comes next will not be pleasant. Then he unleashes one of his darkest spells and becomes something he never imagined becoming. He becomes the evil Strange.